Silent stars. Centuries of dust clung to Arene's armor as he squeezed through cracks in the granite. The ruins of the nest, as the villages called this place, were cursed. But curses don't fill bellies. Here, underground, the air smelled not of sulfur and decay, but of metal, sharp and cold. His torchlight flickered across a wall covered in a scaly pattern, not carvings, but something akin to dragon skin, petrified over millennia. Leather-gloved fingers found a protrusion. The wall groaned, shifted, and Arene stumbled into a hall where the air hummed with a faint vibration. Arches soared upward, studded with shimmering stones, not gems, but eyes, glassy and cold as ice. At the center, on a pedestal, lay a bracer, bronze inlaid with lapis lazuli. He clasped it to his wrist, and light seared his vision.
Interface activated. Greetings, carrier.
The voice was feminine, lifeless, like the screech of iron. Arene trembled. He'd seen magic, fireballs, healing runes, but this. A map flickered before his eyes, marking corridors with crimson tags. Danger, instinct whispered. He followed the phantom map past crates of black rods resembling crossbows without strings or limbs. One leapt into his hands, its barrel growled, glowing blue. The portal found him first. An arch of black metal trembled, filled with a shimmering web woven from countless stars. At its base lay a helmet, smooth and black as a mirror. When he put it on, the world shifted. Walls turned translucent, revealing pipes and wires, while a bluish human silhouette flickered in the corner.
Log hash 3192. The year. Irrelevant. They burned the last library.
The ancient's voice was hoarse, weary. The ghostly old man in white robes waved a hand, and the hall's walls came alive, showing a ragged mob smashing everything with stone axes.
They fear what they don't understand. Soon, even language will fade. Only legends of devilry will remain.
Arene froze. He'd seen this in his village. A child who found a talking stone was stoned to death.
I'll leave this here, perhaps in centuries.
The old man unrolled a scroll, but instead of crooked runes, it bore neat lines.
A poem about us, about the world enduring, even if we vanish.
The voice softened, mournful, like a lullaby before the end.
There will come soft rains and the smell of the ground, and swallows circling with their shimmering sound.
Arene understood barely half the words. Swallows, plums, robins, such things didn't exist in his world. But when the voice reached the lines,
not one would mind, neither bird nor tree, if mankind perished utterly.
Icy shivers raced down his spine. The spirit fell silent, met Arene's gaze, smiled sadly, and vanished. The helmet hissed, injecting something cold into his neck. Injury analysis flashed his mind. Arene tore it off, gasping. War! His father died in a clan skirmish over a filthy well. His mother burned alive when mages hurled fireballs. And these ancients, they knew, understood the futility. The portal glimmered, taunting. Arene gripped the strange weapon. Somewhere beyond lay not the unknown, but something else. A world where books aren't burned, or at least a place where he could lie on grass, like the old man sang of, without fearing torch-bearing mobs at dawn.
Guide me,
he whispered to the bracer, stepping into the light. The device warned the portal was unstable, but Arene no longer feared.